All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Talent Show, where you will meet the people that power TTEC. I'm Rebecca, and I'm so excited. We are back for our first episode of 2025. And I can't think of a better way than to kick off our sixth season of the Talent Show than with our repeat guest today, Candida Barbosa, Executive Director of Operations in Healthcare, and also an amazing volunteer and core team member of our employee resource group, Champions of Color. And before we get into today's show, we want to meet you. So please, if this is your first time here, drop in the chat where you're joining us from. If you were back with us in 2024, say hello. We'd love to see you again. Let us know where you're joining us from around the world. So, it's Black History Month in the United States, and it's our time to honor the history and the legacy of African Americans. And it's also an opportunity for us to spotlight the achievement of Black Americans as well. So, we're also going to have the great opportunity to highlight things such as education, visibility, inspiration, and reflection. So, we're going to do just that today with our guest, Candida. Just saying hello to McKay in the chat. Yes, the first episode of 2025. Thank you so much for joining us, McKay. I know you have a lot going on, so thanks for tuning in. So, today, Candida is going to share with us why she believes that a focus on your well being, financial fitness, getting involved in your community, wherever that may be, are all ways to lead down the path of a more fulfilling and enriching life, wherever you may be in the world. So, we got you. We know that today's conversation is going to help you as you walk away back into real life, into IRL. So, without further ado, let's bring on Candida.
Hey there, Rebecca. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm so excited to talk to everyone about Black History Month and exactly everything TTEC has going on to honor such an amazing culture and the presence of Black people within the organization.
Welcome back, Candida. We are so excited you're here to share all of that, get us excited about the month and just what Champions of Color, the employee resource group here, has planned, and to really talk more about your experiences as well. So as we get into today's discussion, let's just kind of level set with what does Black History Month mean to you?
For me, Black History Month is simply just acknowledging the contributions and resilience of Black people throughout history. It's a time to reflect on the struggles of Black people and celebrate the rich culture. I love reading and learning more about like inventors and scientists and authors, poets, political leaders, so many businessmen and businesswomen that have contributed to our history. So it's all about recognizing the past, honoring those that came before us, and then just really looking forward to the contributions and of Black people out there, and also Black businesses and those that we support every single day.
I love it. I think, it ties in with our value of seek to understand so beautifully. Like you said, that curiosity about history, about what's happening in the present, how we can all really celebrate the culture. I do see Ebony with a beautiful little smile in the chat. So thank you, Ebony, for tuning in today. Because as you're talking about Black History Month and history, it's also the leaders like you and Ebony who are carving the path for today too. So as we look
Absolutely.
to, not everybody tuning into the talent show or with TTEC are in the United States. And so how could this help us to understand a global perspective here at TTEC by really understanding Black History Month and getting involved?
That's a really good question, Rebecca. In a global company like TTEC, Black History Month means embracing diversity and promoting an inclusive culture. For us, it's an opportunity to recognize the contribution of our Black colleagues, of our leaders, our members, our customers. The awareness can lead us to more equitable practices and policies within our organization. Celebrating Black History Month in a global context just highlights what I believe is our shared responsibility to promote equality. It's not just a US observance. This year I had the opportunity to, partner with some of our leadership in South Africa at our site there. And it's truly a global recognition of Black excellence and resilience.
I love how you uh, shared responsibility, and that is something that, as you know, especially here at TTEC, as members of a global team, to have that cultural awareness and that cultural competency, and helping to really celebrate everyone as a part of, whether they're employees at TTEC or the customers that we serve too. So thank you for sharing kind of that global perspective. And so let's break it down even further to, well, how does this matter to me? So how can I get involved, or anybody listening, whether they're part of TTEC or they're with other organizations? Of course, we've got a lot of great things happening here at TTEC, but how can we break this down to this being important on the individual level?
I started by simply educating myself, and I do believe that you can connect to Black History Month by educating yourself about Black history and the culture specific in your region. Support Black businesses, creators, participate in local events, or whether they're virtual, that all celebrate Black heritage. Encourage and participate in discussions about racial inequality. Listen to Black voices, take personal actions, volunteer, donate, simply expanding your reading list. All these things can contribute to a deeper appreciation and understanding of the Black culture and the global impact.
And I think you're also hitting on a couple of great things that just help us personally in our well-being, which is that volunteering piece, getting involved in our community, maybe setting aside the phone and getting involved
Yes.
again in real life, and contributing, like you said, to, if you're shopping, maybe you make a conscientious choice to choose to go to a Black business, or, and if you don't have one in your neighborhood, there is this little thing called the internet, that we can all participate in shopping online as well.
Absolutely.
Candida, just want to call out a couple people in the chat. Thank you so much, Aika, for joining the conversation again. We're glad that you're here. And Marvin, also loving on diversity and inclusivity. And we've got people joining us from the Philippines and from the US.
Love it.
It really is great to have a global perspective and appreciation for these kind of heritage months and celebrations. So over to that. I know you are, just real quick, because Ebony was in the chat, I am super looking forward to Zumba on Friday.
Yeah.
So how about you?
I am very excited. We have so much things planned for Black History Month. We have launched an educational series around heart health, around health equity, and we have our quiz bowls, and then as you mentioned, we have our Zumba for heart health, which is going to be a phenomenal, series. Hopefully, we can continue to expand it throughout the year. In addition, we have quite a few communication on financial wellness, building up Black businesses, whether you're just starting out and just wanting to know how do you create an LLC and how do you get started, or if you're already started, how can we help promote your brand. We invite all employees to our barbershop and beauty shop series, where we're going to really reflect on the importance of Black History Month and preserving our history.
Lot of great things. And if you're part of TTEC, head to Mosaic to check out our article that's on the homepage right now about all the different ways that you can get involved. You probably also have a calendar invite. Join on in. It's going to be a really amazing opportunity to build our global community, get our heart pumping a little bit, and
Yes.
learn more about our finances, right?
We welcome everyone to go ahead and join. Anyone can go ahead and participate.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And kind of speaking on that note too, so we're going to kind of switch gears over to what we always love to kind of wrap up the talent show with, which is advice, things that we can all take away and immediately apply as soon as we tune out of the talent show. And a couple of ways to break it down is really, as people leaders in the organization, what are ways that we can really encourage our team to get involved in whatever, if ERG is having a month, or whatever the benefits may be in the various regions? How can we really encourage people to kind of tap into their benefits in these initiatives?
I'm really glad you asked that, Rebecca, because managers and leaders, they play such a crucial role in driving these initiatives. They can actively promote these initiatives by communicating their importance, encouraging participation, providing time and resources for their team members to engage with these programs is absolutely key and vital. Leaders can also lead by example, participate in the events yourself, share your own learnings and experience, be approachable and open to discussions. Managers help create a safe space for team members and our employees to explore and benefit from these initiatives. So having their, leadership and buy-in is just as important in order for us to continue to expand some of these benefits and initiatives that TTEC has to offer.
I think that taps into another value that we have here, which is lead every day. And so, really, when, like you're saying, a leader getting involved, coming to one of the events, the barbershop, the quiz bowl, whatever it means, does really help to pave the way for the rest of the team to see the importance of getting involved. And then they
Exactly.
can also share that message back. So, I love that you highlighted the importance of the role that people leaders play too.
Absolutely.
Uh, Ebony has come dance with me, hashtag Zumba.
I cannot wait to go. I will be there.
Yeah, she got us through the pandemic in so many ways, so I'm excited she's bringing it back, and on Valentine's Day, everyone, so that is also, like, love your heart, right? And
Yes.
get involved. So, Candida, before we wrap up, I know you, and just want to give a huge shout out to all the Champions of Color core team members. They are the heart and soul of making sure that this community ticks. Again, back to not meaning to do all sorts of
Hmm.
heart references, but really make sure that we keep it going. And
It is
so,
Heart
really,
Month.
yes, exactly. It is Heart Month, so we do wanna have a focus on that, but, thank you so much to all of, the team for everything that they're doing to really create this safe and supportive environment and community, and so, just as we end, I know you've learned a lot, so could you highlight, a moment that was meaningful or an experience that was meaningful through your volunteerism with the Champions of Color?
My journey with Champions of Color has profoundly been shaped by the inclusivity and the environment of the people and our members that make up this group. It's a community, and being part of a community that uplifts and empowers others has been transformative and empowered me, even to learn more about myself, my heritage, where I come from. So it's been just an incredible journey, and the professional development and the people and the other leaders that I'm able to connect with in different parts of the globe to learn more about Black history in different parts of the world has been eye-opening for me. It has empowered me to step up as a leader and to be an advocate for inclusivity, championing for our employees, our communities, the customers that we serve. So it has been a very important piece of not only my professional life, but my personal life as well.
I love it. I think that's something we can all get behind is how can we expand our learning, our own development, whether it's personally or professionally. And at times like this, when where it merges together and it complements our work and our personal lives as well. So thank you so much, Candida. I really appreciate you joining us for our very first episode of 2025. There is a lot more from Champions of Color as we come upon the rest of the month. Again, lots of activities happening tomorrow throughout the month. Head to
Yes.
Mosaic. Anything else, Candida?
No, just thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed doing these series. Invite me anytime, and happy Black History Month.
I love it. Thank you so much, Candida. We will see you soon.
Thank
And everyone, just before we go, we are hiring. So that is, if you like what you've heard today, we encourage you to come over to ttechjobs.com to spark your next career with us. And one of the things that we're looking for, and I might be a little bit biased because this is on our larger team that we have, which is our senior specialist of social media marketing. That's right, you can TikTok and YouTube. In this role, you do need to be in Mexico City in Mexico and ready to work on site with an amazing group of people. You'll love the energy at the site and the opportunity to really help shape our global channels with TikTok and YouTube. So you'll have the opportunity to be on site with amazing people with a global reach as well. So we highly encourage you to come check out this role and see if it's something that can spark your potential. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. Special thank you to our repeat guest, Candida Barbosa. We always learn so much from you. And of course, once again, to every Champion of Color core team member for all that you do to support our global community throughout the year and provide that safe space. As Candida said, happy Black History Month, wherever you may be. And we will see you back in 2 weeks. Have a great day, everyone.